Hey everybody, I'm Michael and welcome to my channel. In today's video I wanted to go over a couple of things. I've had a couple of people reach out asking certain questions, so I will go ahead and answer those. I'm also going to show you how to claim your drip tokens. I'll show you how I created my MetaMask accounts so that I could have multiple accounts under one parent account. I will show you what happens with your total return if the price of the drip token fluctuates. So let's say today it's at $127 for one drip token. If the price of drip goes up or down, I will show you how to calculate those rewards. And I will explain the benefit of having multiple drip wallets. In order to get started, you will need to go to drip.community. And in this video, I will not be sharing my buddy ID because I've read a lot of people online say that the drip network is a Ponzi scheme, meaning that in order for me to get paid, I need to have people sign up under me, and that's not entirely true. Sure, if you were to sign up using my buddy ID, I would get certain rewards based on what you deposit, what you trade, but I am not going to be promoting my buddy ID from here on out because I don't think that it's actually necessary. Technically, you should be able to take one drip token, and over the course of a certain number of years, you should be able to claim 27,300 or so drip tokens from that one drip token. And that is because of the power of compounding interest. So I've got the drip website open here. And let me go ahead and show you my process of how I set up my MetaMask accounts. You don't have to use MetaMask. I just chose MetaMask because it's easier for me to manage this way. You can see that I have my Drip1 parent account here. And if we click on my icon up here, you can see I have a Drip1, Drip2, Drip3, Drip4, and Drip5. Right now, MetaMask is showing a little glitch where it duplicates the accounts that are in here, but I really only have 5 drip accounts, and then I've got this other account that's not being used. The way I set it up was like this. I had this one drip account. All I did was I came to my icon in my profile icon, came down here and clicked create account, and when the new account form popped up, I labeled it Drip1 parent. Then I went ahead and I did the exact same thing for the remaining 4 accounts. So I did it for Drip2, Drip3, Drip4, and Drip5. I just created an account and labeled it. Once I had those 5 accounts, I started to send BNB on the Binance Smart Chain into each of those wallets. So if we look at my Drip1 parent right here, I have 0.295 BNB. If I go into my Drip2 account, I have 0.1391 BNB. If we go into my Drip3 account, I've got 0.1407 BNB. In my Drip4 account, I have 0.1346, and in my Drip5 account, I have 0.1981 BNB. The reason why I have BNB in every single one of these accounts is because every time I do anything on the Drip website, whether I hydrate, meaning I take my available returns or gains and put it back into my deposits so that I can then earn faster and more gains, or when I claim my rewards. So when I claim, and I'll show you how to claim today, there will be rewards once I connect my account. I'll claim it and it'll come over here, and then those rewards will show up in my MetaMask account. So if you want to take note, let me go to my Drip1 parent account here. You can see that I have 0.098 drip in my account. After today, after I claim whatever is available once I connect my Drip1 parent account, you will see that money move from the available section to the claimed section, and you will see this drip number go up. And the reason why I love that it comes right back into my MetaMask account is that it allows me to actually sell the drip if I wanted to and make some money back from my initial deposit. You can do that by coming up here and clicking swap, and then you can actually, once you connect your wallet, sell a certain amount of drip, the drip that shows in your MetaMask wallet. So what is the benefit of having multiple wallets versus just one wallet with all of your drip tokens when you connect your wallet? Well, I saw this video that explained this calculator in greater detail, but essentially here's what's happening. And let me go ahead and make a copy of this calculator, this wallets tab, and this hydration template. Essentially, all of these work together to help you earn the maximum number of rewards with your drip tokens. So I'm going to go ahead and select all three of these tabs by holding down the Command or Control key. And then I'm going to come up here to File and say Make a Copy. And I'll just copy this to my drive by clicking OK. Once we create a copy, I can go ahead and close this is the read-only file. Close that. Now you can see a cool little calculator that was created by someone named Kelly Snook. If you watch her video, which I will link down below, you will understand how all this works better. But ultimately what's happening here is if you come to this hydration template tab, you have a bunch of different scenarios that you can plug into this wallets tab to see which will make you the most amount of money depending on the number of drip tokens you are starting with and the number of wallets you have to start with. What I mean by that is, this is the plan that I am currently on. Every other day I am doing something in the drip network. If I come to the faucet page, today I will be claiming, tomorrow I will hydrate, the next day will be claim, the next day after that will be hydrate, and back and forth every day to either build up the number of deposits that I've made, which will then give me more in returns every day, or build up the amount that I've claimed and thus giving me more money to cash out because this money shows up right here in my MetaMask account. So the reason why you would want more wallets versus just one wallet is this. Let's say we are using this schedule right here. And if you wanted to change the schedule, let's say you wanted to use this whole column schedule, all you would do is select this first cell. You would scroll all the way to the bottom, wherever the bottom is, hold down the Shift key so that you've selected all of these cells, and then you copy those cells, and then you come to the Wallets tab at the bottom, and you paste in those cells right here. All of these numbers will recalculate, and so that when you come to the Calculator tab, you can actually adjust these values to see what type of returns you're going to make. In my case, I have 5 wallets, and when I started, I only had 5 drip tokens. You can see that when I do that and add the 5 drip tokens here, this will adjust and say I have 1 drip token per wallet. Let's go ahead and wait for that to refresh. There we go. And the starting price when I began was $55 for 1 drip token. Today, if we look at drip, it is at $128 for 1 drip token. So as you can see, the value that I've gotten has tripled essentially, maybe a little bit less than tripled, but that if you were to start today, you would type in $128 here, assuming you had 5 wallets and 5 drip over the total of these 5 wallets, so 1 drip token per wallet. I know that sounds kind of weird, but you have 5 wallets, every wallet has 1 drip token in it, and the starting price is today. You could come out with these types of returns after about 6 years of doing this. And the reason why has to do with compounding interest. So if we were to take a look at this, let's say you only had 1 wallet. You didn't want to go through the process of going into MetaMask and creating multiple wallets and then sending some BNB and then depositing that BNB to buy some drip tokens. Let's say you didn't want to do any of that today. You just wanted 1 account that has all of your drip tokens, all of your Binance tokens in it. Then what you would do is come to this calculator, and I'll put a link to it down below. It's free. All you have to do is select the different tabs down below and File, Make a Copy so that you can actually edit it. But once you've edited it, you can adjust these different numbers to see what works for you. So let's say we had 1 wallet and we could only put in 1 drip token into that 1 wallet. Let's see how much you would be able to claim or earn after 6 years' time of doing this. After 6 years, you would be able to claim $3 million, assuming that the price of drip stays the same. If the price of drip drops to, let's say, $20, you can see all of these numbers fluctuate, but you'd still come out with about $475,000. Let's say the price of drip went down to $1. What would happen here? $23,734. You can see that if the price of drip stayed at $1 the entire time, you would pay about $1,700 in gas fees on the Binance network. but you'd come out with about $23,000 in profit just from depositing one DRIP token today and assuming the price of DRIP dropped all the way down to $1. But it's not at $1, it's 128. Oop, not 128%. We want 128 there. If the price of DRIP stayed at $128 for 6 years, you would come out with $3 million in profit. But the reason why I chose to do multiple wallets instead of one wallet that contains a certain number of rewards is for this reason. Let's say I had one wallet, and in that wallet, I deposited 5 DRIP tokens. There would be 5 tokens in this one wallet, okay? And that comes out to $5 million if I started with 5 DRIP. Well, what if I had 5 different wallets, and in each wallet, I had 1 DRIP token? If you remember that $5 million of having one wallet, you would now come out with $15 million by having 5 wallets. Let's say you had 20 wallets, and in each wallet, you would have, let's see the calculation here, 0.25 DRIP per wallet, which wouldn't make sense because DRIP, you have to have a minimum of 1 DRIP per wallet. So at the very least, you would have to have 20 wallets, and you would have to be starting with 20 DRIP. So each wallet would have 1 DRIP token in it. But if you were able to do this, you'd come out with $60 million versus having one wallet with 20 DRIP tokens. You could see that by doing this calculation, you would only come out with $5 million instead of $60 million. So hopefully that makes sense and shows you why having more DRIP wallets makes sense, and you create those DRIP wallets in your MetaMask account. So how does the DRIP token actually show up on our MetaMask account? Well, let's come over to the DRIP website. I will go ahead and connect my DRIP1 parent account. See, I've got it selected right here. We're going to go ahead and click Connect Wallet, click on MetaMask, and then we are going to connect our wallet for free. And what this is doing, it's allowing the DRIP website to view all of our balances so that it has the appropriate calculation in the Available tab. So this amount right here is 1% of this amount, okay? So every day, let's say you start with 1 DRIP token here, you will earn 1% rewards from whatever you have here. The whole idea behind the DRIP website and compound interest is the more money you have here, the more money you will earn and get rewarded here. And then you get to choose how this is spent. So you could either put this money back into your deposits, or you could put this money into your claimed section, and this claimed section would show up in your MetaMask wallet right under, once it loads, right under here. So the reason why this number is different, it says that I've claimed 1.31 DRIP, but I only have 0.09, is because I moved some of the DRIP tokens outside of my parent wallet, and I put it into my DRIP5 account so that I could actually deposit more into the DRIP5 account so that this would start accumulating faster. So let me go ahead and show you what I mean. I'm logged into my DRIP1 parent account. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to claim the amount that's available right here, and this is going to come into my total claimed amount here. So let's make sure we take note of what's available in my DRIP balance, 0.098. Let's go down here and click claim, and then MetaMask will pop up and we'll have to pay a very small transaction fee. So this is 0.00129 BNB. This comes out to about 45 cents. Click confirm. And then we'll see this amount here increase this total claimed amount. And once it does that, it just takes a couple of seconds to do that. You can see that it was successful. This total amount increased. And then if we go into our MetaMask account and we scroll down, you can see I claimed it. Under my assets, my DRIP balance has now gone up from 0.09 to 0.16. Now tomorrow when I return to my parent account, I'm going to hydrate. So instead of claiming that balance and getting the funds back into my MetaMask account, I'm going to take the available funds and I'm going to put it right back into my deposits. So now that I've claimed this amount and it shows right up here in my MetaMask wallet, Just like this, I could either do two things. I could let it sit here, or I could sell it. If I wanted to sell it, I would come over here to the swap tab, and then you can see I've got 0.1623 available to sell. I could click max, and I could sell it, but just know that there is a 10% tax applied on sells, and that I would receive about 0.0513 BNB. So I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to let that balance go up a little bit higher. And then in the future, when I want to cash out, start making some better money, I will do that, and I will show a video explaining that exact process. But for now, I'm going to go back to my faucet, and I'm going to disconnect my MetaMask account and perform the same claim on all of my other 4 accounts. So let me go ahead and do that right now. I'll just briefly go through the process, click your connect wallet. And once that's loading, okay, next, you'll see that it says connect 2 accounts. That's just that glitch I mentioned earlier. But as you can see, this account has 2.926 drip tokens in its account, and I'm earning about 1% right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click claim. That's going to bump up this number here, and I will start to collect some of those rewards in my MetaMask account. Click confirm, and it's complete. Then I'm going to come back to MetaMask, and I am going to click connected, and then I'm going to disconnect from the site, and then I'll continue on with my Drip3 account, connect the wallet, MetaMask. Now if you had more than 5 wallets, I only have 5, but if you had 20 wallets, this is what you would do for every single one of your wallets every single day. You would first come up to this calculator here, and you would pick a hydration template, and you would pick the template that makes sense to you. There are some that pay less fees, but they take a little bit longer to collect some rewards. There are some where all you do is put money back into your account. You don't actually claim anything, so you might earn more in the long run, but you won't be able to start claiming for like 3 years' time. And you can watch the video that I posted below to understand how all of these work. Kelly Snook goes into all of these in great detail. She shows you about these hydration templates. She shows you about the wallets tab and how you can see how much you would earn every single day. And then she goes in and explains how this calculator really works and talks about everything in much more detail than I'm covering. But overall, it is really simple. It just takes a little bit of time before you can understand how it all works. So I've got my wallet connected here. I'm going to click claim, click confirm. You'll see this amount here pop into this amount claimed. Successful. And there you go. This has been updated. So let's disconnect our account. The reason why I'm disconnecting this way, you could come up here and click disconnect from your wallet, but I prefer to disconnect fully from MetaMask right up here. I don't like to have any of these connections stay connected when I leave the site. I just don't feel comfortable with that. I like making sure the connection is removed completely. So next up, we've got 2 more to go, this one and 1 more. Let's click claim, click confirm, and then I will go ahead and disconnect this account, and then I will connect to my Drip5. Now you'll notice that I've got 5 accounts here, and the reason why I did that was because I have one Drip parent account. That Drip parent account has a token called BR34P. If we go ahead and open this in a new tab, it goes to PancakeSwap.finance, and it allows us to connect our MetaMask wallet to then connect to the PancakeSwap finance site. And the reason why you would want to do this if you have multiple wallets is, and let me go ahead and connect my Drip1 to here. The reason why you would do this is if you want to receive referral rewards from people who use your buddy ID. So if you come to here, you can see that I am currently connected to this buddy ID. And that is my buddy ID. I have the one Drip parent account. This is the Drip parent account buddy ID. And all of the 4 accounts underneath it, every time I pay a tax, so right now you can see I'm going to claim this in my last account. The tax that I pay some of that goes to my parent account, and that just allows me to collect even more on my parent account. But I will not be sharing my buddy ID or a link for anyone to sign up, because I've seen a lot of people online say that Drip is a Ponzi scheme, and by doing this, yeah, if I were to spread this around, yeah, it would seem like a Ponzi scheme. You're depositing money, I'm collecting a little bit more. The more you deposit, the more I earn. The more I deposit, the more the person that referred me earns. The more that they put in, the more that their referral gets. I just don't like that. So instead of sharing my buddy ID, I am not going to do that for anyone online. I just did it so that I could do it with my own accounts. So all you would do if you want to refer yourself or refer other people is you'd click this link. It'll take you to pancakeswap.finance. You'll connect your account, which would have Binance on the Binance Smart Chain. And then you would select the Binance here, just like this. And then you would pay a certain amount of BNB so that you could have at least 2 BR34P tokens here. You have to have a minimum of 2 of these tokens in order to receive rewards from those underneath you. But I won't be covering that today because I'm not gonna share my buddy ID. So I think that's it. If you do have any questions, or if I didn't cover everything in detail, please let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. But if you did find this video helpful, I would appreciate a like, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.